Hey, what's up, Tamers? It's Dev from DevsUtopia here, and I'm here with MFusion. Or do you care if your name is said out loud?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you can say my name. So
Okay.
yeah, you can start and just say MFusion, aka
AKA Mike Evans.
Michael Evans.
I'm
Yep,
pretty sure
Mike
you
Evans.
guys recognize his voice and everything because yeah, he's also my co-host on Tamer Talk. But he just came in fifth place in the first ever Digimon Regionals this past Saturday. That was held by Core TCG, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and he came in fifth place with Yellow Wargreymon because it was not set five legal, and that's why we're
Yeah,
going to be
unfortunately
doing.
not.
Yeah, no, like seriously, dude, I wanted some help with some deck profiles, but I digress. Um,
Yeah, same.
but yeah, no, like yeah, you really said goodbye to set four in like the best way possible, in my opinion. Um,
Yeah,
what?
I
Yeah,
I want to miss Wargreymon, man. I want to miss it.
what's it called, dude? But no, like as you see, this isn't really a traditional deck profile. Again, this is set four. We're in set five, so I'm just going to be really interviewing Infusion as much as possible and just like getting his it's why he made certain decisions as well as his experience in the tournament. So with that all done and everything, yeah. So is there anything you want to say about your deck that you might find different than other Yellow War Greymon decks?
There's not too many differences besides I know most of them started cutting Wargreymon down to three ofs, but I actually like putting it back as four of just because I do like seeing him a lot, and also mirror matches. Where we had a TK someone that, and I looked at my security. Sometimes I left him in there so that way when they're shooting a Wargreymon, I knew to attack into him and then kill off their Digimon a little bit sooner. So Wargreymon would be able to like finish me off right away, and they'll just have they'll lose one of their best Digimon. And besides that, I also run two recovery Patamons just because I do like the aspect of recovering um like in a near brink of death because most of the time this actually came in really handy where I was down to one security left and I needed to try to gain a board advantage to my dad, or I was out of security and I needed War Greymon to wipe out a blocker real fast. So I was able to use Andromon to combo with War Grey and Patamon, where I could pay Patamon first, then use War Greymon to restand, kill Digimon, and then attack again for game. So it was really helpful to have at least these guys combo off together just because they were able to help me keep going. And I think the only other thing besides that, I also run one Lucimon. I really like Lucimon, but I don't like seeing it on my beginning hand unless it's with him and her because it's not really too
It's
necessary to like draw first turn just because
yeah.
it's a 13 cost still until you have a graveyard. Then because of 5 cost, which will be a little bit easier, but still.
It's like, yeah, I understand what you mean and everything. It's like just seeing that way too early is just like a dead card for a long time until they either until your Digimon die or until they start hitting your security, which again, like I completely understand. I mean, like, do other people play Lapmon in their Yellow Wargreymon decks? I didn't. I thought that was something that
I,
only mainly you did.
I saw a few people actually this weekend playing Lapmon, so I
Oh,
guess
okay.
some people were trying it. I do like Lapmon, honestly, because Lapmon helped me turn on War Greymon a little bit faster. So,
Right.
like, there was some times where I had Digimon War Greymon down there, but I had like a TK or they had like their own tamers out. I just played Lapmon, grabbed it real fast to pass back to three, and then like my security was already all set, and it made them more hesitant now because they realized, oh wait, War Greymon's coming out real fast with Andromon under it. So now I need to either try to kill him or build a board. And then most of the time, they'll either hit into a bigger Digimon or just be like, or an RTK. And then I just feel a little more like I could do a lot more Lapmon deck because Lapmon did give me the extra draws needed. And also, because there was actually one game in the mirror match where I saw where Greymon about to come out.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked at my security and I noticed Chaosmon was the very top. So I literally left Lapmon there. I left that Chaosmon there and I didn't even draw. And then he took the bait and attacked straight into Chaosmon because he didn't have any other Digimon out there, and he wiped out his Greymon right away. He couldn't pick up
Recover.
the game after that because he just lost his best Digimon in that one shot.
Right. Speaking of like matchups and everything, how was your matchups during the regional and all?
Let's see. My first round opponent was a green deck. I it was pretty interesting to see. See in action. I didn't see um I didn't see Greg Quagmire, but I
Hmm.
did see him go to Chaosmon a few times. So I was able to pick up the game a little more against him. Just because I was able to race the board a little faster. Then round to that, I believe it was a mirror match. It was up against another Wargreymon deck. He bricked a little bit. Um, and unfortunately, because of that, I was able to pick up the game and then take him and take him down to that. And then round two was up against a Pokemon Blue. That was a rough matchup for me a little bit, but I was able to pick up the game just because Patamon actually I was able to get out Patamon to give me one more security, so War Greymon could wax up the board, and then I just I just rely on Chaosmon to like be there to keep waxing out the board. And then Slash Angemon and War Growlmon came in handy a lot too against that matchup because I just kept getting Imperialmon. I didn't want Imperialmon in the field most of the time. Um, and then round four was up against a Rookie Rush deck, Green Blue Rookie Rush deck with Ancient Garurumon in there. That one was definitely close too. But the thing is, though, I was able to use War Greymon to wipe out the security, and the problem was that Integrumon, he got out Integrumon, but he got it out by the promo, so the promo died automatically. He was able to get out as many hybrids as possible, but he couldn't kill me because of Chaosmon and because of the fact that I kept using Andromon to wipe out one of his security checks, so he couldn't really do too much, and I kept recovering really fast. And then round five was up against another mirror match. That was a very close game too. He was very good with his four Greymon deck, and I was really struggling for a minute, but I was able to pick up a little bit just because I was able to like get Chaos Monster as possible. Like Chaos Mon really did say the day a little more against that deck, and and then round six was up against Security Control. I unfortunately lost that one, but the guy did get first place, so that did help my tiebreakers a little bit more.
Right.
But his Security Control deck was like really good. He waxed out every single one of my War Greymons. He got rid of all my Digimon. Like as soon as I got Digimon in the field, he took the time to just say, "Okay, let me just wax out this board real fast," and he recovered right away. And then he was able to pick up the game after that. So yeah, unfortunately, I did use that one. Then round seven was against another War Greymon match. It was pretty close, but the only reason why I was able to come out on top of that was actually Managemon. I didn't want to give him too much security, too much memory to kick off with, but I noticed that his board was basically just about gone. Like, oh yeah, was just a rookie left. So I just made Managemon and pass, and then he had to get rid of Managemon or War Greymon, and he chose to do War Greymon, and Managemon got me into my Bushiakamons um, to start killing him a little faster, and I digivolved this into Chaos, and then wiped out his board again, and and then yeah, I was able to kick up a little more in that, and then finally the last round up against another Wargreymon matchup. That was definitely a very tough Wargreymon match for me. He was able to get up his board, all of that stuff. The thing that saved me was actually using TK to see my security most of the time because I noticed that War Greymon and Chaosmon was in there like two of my games, so I left them in there. I didn't go for them. I just went for Pulsemon and Bushi most of the time. And actually, there was one game I went into where I grabbed Patamon, just because I wanted to, because I knew I had more War Greymon, so I could find him a little bit easier. I just wanted to make sure that like if he had a War Greymon, he could pick up his advantage a little faster than I could. That he killed himself while he was attacking into my security, and it worked out really well because unfortunately he had to try to finish me off soon because he saw that I was building my board again. So he had to try to kill me, but he unfortunately ran into War Greymon and Chaosmon. So I was just able to just use that to my advantage and then kill the War Greymon as soon as possible.
Right, right. No, no, yeah, like, dude, congratulations again on getting like fifth place and all. Well, it's really cool that, like, honestly, I thought that's the coolest thing when you're just like, my only loss, the dude that beat me won the tournament. I can't remember. I think it was a content creator, I can't remember which one it was though. So
I think his Discord name was KNV or something like that,
I think
or
so.
KVN.
Is there any chance you can send me a picture of like the standings and everything? Because I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
figure it out. But yeah, like whenever he does that, I'll show it on the screen as also as proof and everything that we're not lying. Yeah, the first ever regional MFusion was able to secure everything with just Yellow Wargreymon, his main color. That he is proven that he is better at. Like honestly, man, like dude, like you have been able to consistently like top in my opinion with just yellow because even in those
Yeah,
other tournaments you still kept coming in like the top 30 top 34 and et cetera and it just
yep.
shows like the way you were explaining some of these matchups and what you did during the matchups and like the thinking it really shows that sometimes it is based on the pilot instead of
Yeah,
just everybody
I really
thinking.
appreciate it, man.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
really appreciate it. Thank you so much for saying that. I'm a little bit sad to see War Greymon go away because unfortunately I know with Lord Nightmon coming out, it's going to be a little harder for War Greymon to keep up with them. But I am excited to see this deck come back in Set 6 because I know when Dynasmon comes out, over in Japan, Lord Nightmon, War Greymon, and Dynasmon was actually doing really well against a lot of decks. I'm excited to bring War Greymon back in Set 6, but we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll bring it back in Set 5 for a little bit because I do really love this deck.
Oh yeah, man.
Like this deck is one of my favorite yellow decks for sure.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to just more Digimon in the future. And that's all we
Mm-hmm.
really have for the just tournament report. If you sticked around to the end of the video and everything, really appreciate it. And again, like yeah, congratulations, Infusion, on just getting your invite to Worlds or wait, is it Worlds?
Oh, Nationals, Nationals.
National Nationals. There we go.
Yep. And thank you so much on DevsUtopia and guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to his channel. He makes great content, and you'll probably get to hear my voice and Fuki's voice again in a future Tamer talk.
Yeah,
Since there's a lot more cards coming out
it's
soon.
going to be soon because they've been leaking a lot of stuff. So
Oh
besides
yeah.
all that, peace out, guys.
Have a good one.